Have you ever woken from a nightmare, certain something was still watching you? A shadow you can't describe, a weight pressing on your chest that vanishes when the light returns. For most, it's just a dream. But in Japan, they say a creature comes to feed when the veil between waking and sleep grows thin. They call it the Baku. Welcome to Veil, where forgotten gods whisper through the static. Tonight, we step across the threshold of sleep, into the half-lit realm where myths still breathe. The legend of the Baku begins at the dawn of dreams. When the gods finished shaping the world, they swept away the scraps of creation, the leftover fur, bone, and spirit that didn't belong to any beast. From those fragments, they formed a creature of contradiction. Part tiger, part bear, part elephant, part ox. It would never rule nor serve, only wander the border between sleep and waking. The Baku was tasked with a sacred duty to devour nightmares before they could take root in the mortal mind. In ancient scrolls, children were told, if you wake from a terror, call its name Baku. Come eat my dream, and it would come, silently, to swallow fear whole. But there was always a warning whispered between mothers. Never call the Baku too often, because when nightmares are gone and nothing remains to feed it, it begins to hunger for sweeter dreams, yours. To the ancients, the Baku was not simply a monster. It was balance, the guardian that reminded humanity that fear has its purpose. Without fear, there is no caution. Without caution, no survival. In Buddhist tradition, the Baku was painted beside temple gates, a silent sentinel devouring evil spirits before they reached the worshippers within. As centuries passed, its image softened. Merchants carved it into ivory charms. Students painted it on paper talismans before examinations. It became the patron of peaceful sleep. Yet deep in rural provinces, storytellers kept the darker verses alive. They said the Baku's true form could only be seen in mirrors before dawn, a shifting silhouette with too many eyes. If you stared too long, you wouldn't wake again, because the Baku would mistake you for a dream worth eating. Even now, whispers of the Baku linger. In 2018, a Tokyo sleep clinic documented dozens of patients reporting the same hallucination. A beast with a tapirs trunk hovering above them during paralysis. None of them had spoken to each other, yet all drew the same shape. A psychologist dismissed it as collective suggestion. But a folklorist on the case said quietly, if gods die when they are forgotten, what happens when we start remembering them again? Maybe the Baku was never gone. Maybe it only adapted trading shrines for server rooms, lullabies for the hum of machines. Perhaps the digital age has given it a new place to feed our sleepless scrolling, our anxious dreams, our endless need to be seen. Some myths fade because they lose believers, others because they've already eaten enough. So, the next time you wake in the dark and feel a presence by your bed, don't whisper its name. Just close your eyes and hope you're not the dream it chose tonight. This is Baku, where every legend leaves a shadow.